Good morning, guys. We have an unusual day today. Um, it's a little early. Alicia made me some soup. It was frozen, so it's good now. I'm gonna have some tortilla soup for breakfast. It's light. It's fewer calories. I was gonna have egg whites and toast, but anyway, what happened was, um, the lady's job, we had two faucets to replace at this place. And it's not that big of an apartment, guys. And she called, I think it was yesterday. She said, make sure we're on. I said, yeah. I told her, you sound sick. She goes, yeah, my husband and I have got the flu, or we don't know what we got, she said. She goes, but we're both working at home. And, I said, well, I don't want to be working there while you. She goes, well, we can wear masks and all. I said, I don't want to be locked up in an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment with two people that are sick. I said, I'm 60-some years old. If I get it's a really big deal for me. It puts me out of work. It puts me out of commission. I just don't handle it well anymore. So with that being said, I canceled. And I called the management. I said, look, I can't be doing that. And if Vinny gets sick, if he goes and he gets sick, he's under my roof and we ride together in the van. I said, we just don't, they're sick. Their faucets are working. They're just tarnished. It's just cosmetic bullshit, to be honest with you. So I said, Vinny's keeping these dishes down pretty good while the girls are gone. So anyway, with that being said, we canceled, and that was the only job we had today. So me and Vinny's going to start his taxes, and he's going to do some other kind of work around here, he said. And what else? Let me just get this right, guys. Shit looks good. That's about enough for breakfast. So anyway, we're going to end up doing that today. And then I was going to work on all my piled up shit over here. Well, these guys hear food, and look at it. They all come out. Yeah, what? Well, I know what the fuck you want. You don't think I know what the fuck you want? Same shit you want every fucking morning. Okay, that's Milo's treats. And Pixie wants hers. Get it, Pixie. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it, girl. Tear it up. And then, also, my drain in the shower is clogged, guys. Katie's been using it because Vinny and Kayla sometimes. Come on, get it. Get them. No, not this morning. Usually she'll grab them and throw them around the house, and she won't eat them. So play with them first. So anyway, she doesn't like those treats. She won't eat none of my treats. She wants like table scraps and shit. And sometimes she'll nibble at Pixie's food. Her food is over somewhere else. But anyway, Vinny's got it handled. So she's been using it, and I noticed last night after my walk, because I went on a second walk, guys. I went to the first one during the day when we got home, and then a second one in the evening. So I took a shower, and the water started filling up. So we're going to do that today. So I'll get some video of that. I'm going to get this soup. I might go on a morning walk. Yesterday I did 2. I used to walk a lot, guys. Right before I had that little incident, I'd walk 1 to 2 times a day. But the doctor said that, what I had was just a normal buildup from my diet, lots of cholesterol. So, all that's been changing. I've been changing my ways on that. I've always been a multivitamin and mineral nut. I've always taken fish oil, C's. I have a whole regimen. You know, maybe when I go up to the shower, I'll show it to you. But I've been doing that for I don't know how many years, and I ended up, even though with a kidney stone, which he said could have been too much this or too much that, or not enough water with all those vitamins. He says start flushing them. He basically told me I was like a addict on supplements. I said I've been doing it for years. He says, well, start flushing it more with water. And but the far as the other shit was just high cholesterol, which I did eat a lot of high in cholesterol shit. So anyway, we'll go ahead, get this done. Maybe I'll get a little video on the walk, and then we'll get that shower snaked, and we'll go from there. I mean, I don't have nothing else to post today, but I want to post. So anyway, I want to post because I want to keep the channel going, even if it's nothing too exciting. I mean, you guys can always close it out and not watch it. All right, guys, I'm gonna what are you doing, Zadie? Huh? What you looking at there? Let's go see what you're looking at. Let's go see. Come on. Let's go see what you're looking at. What are we looking at? Let's look together. What are we looking at? Are you looking at me? Nothing going on out there, guys. Once in a while, there's a raccoon. She'll come here, and the raccoon will be right over there, and she'll give it hell. She'll start her with her. I don't know how they do it, but anyway, chattering, and then, or that's Milo that does that, and then we have a skunk that comes and visits, does his routine. They get their fruit. They like oranges, and they like avocados, which I have no problem with them doing their thing, because there's only one raccoon and one skunk and 2 fruit rats that I've seen. And usually the fruit rats will knock down shit like that, and maybe an avocado once in a while. And then the skunk and the raccoon will come and finish off the shit there. And the oranges, they love it. And we like watching them. We don't run them off. There's plenty for everybody out there. So, anyway. Hey, what you doing? You doing anything? Alright. Good girl. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Anyway, I like adding a little bit of, I love adding just a little bit of rice, because it's good for your stomach, but calorie-wise, it's, to me, I don't think it's worth the calories all the time, but the rice does help my stomach, makes it feel better. Especially when I was taking all those medications. So I just put a little of this rice in there like that, and not only that, it spices it up. It's already great soup, but a little bit more rice in there doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna do that and then put it in the microwave. Alright, guys, it's ready. What it has, she puts bigger chunks. You can get this at Costco, guys, but it doesn't come out as thick as Alicia's tortilla soup. But she puts bigger chunks of chicken in it than, the stuff you get at Costco. And of course I added the rice, and she puts her beans in. She puts a combo of pinto and black. I think these are black beans. I think they are. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and eat this, and then I'm going to get busy, guys. Well, guys, I killed that soup. I put it away. I'm going to go for a walk now. What I'm going to do is, by the way, I don't wear my Nikes that I work with. I wear these Nikes. These Nikes here are Air Nikes. I've had them for a long time. I only wear them for the neighborhood. I liked them so much, I bought more. Same with like my Nike shoes that I wear for work. Look, guys, when I find a shoe that I like, I buy a bunch of them. Like these here, I love these for work. They're heavier. They're a lot heavier than these. You can feel the difference when you pick them up. But I'm not shitting you guys. I'll show you. I think I bought 8 pairs of those. I think I'm down to 5 or something. I mean, when I find something I like, I stock up on it. And then I don't have to worry about searching for years. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, guys, we're in the... Let's see where... There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 work shoes left. And 2 walking shoes left. I think she used to give all the kids. That thing is 19. I think it was 1999 when she bought that Floby when it first came out. It's still there. She keeps it in the box. Still runs good. You know, we're all good with it. So, anyway, that's that. Then over here, I was going to show you the... See, this is what I'm talking about. This is my routine every fucking morning, twice a day. I take my morning one when I'm combing my hair and shaving. I take my morning dosage. And my second dosage is right here for around 3 o'clock or 4, right when I eat. They don't seem to keep me up at night. The one that could keep you up at night would be the... this one, the B12. That one can keep you up at night. It produces energy, but I take it early enough that it doesn't. If you guys are wondering, this is vitamin D3. I take that 2 times a day. This is krill oil, Centrum, silver. Fish oil, I take the odorless one in the morning, and then I take the more natural one at night. This one will give you fish breath. Super Beets, the doctor told me to start taking that every day, twice a day. That's new on my list. Then there's, of course, COQ10, which I've always taken all these years. The B12, and then probiotics. And this one here is not probiotics, it's vitamin C. It's just, no, that's probiotics. And this one is vitamin C. This one here, you know, I take twice a day, and maybe that's why my colds. Yeah, I had a pretty severe cold, but it went away pretty fast as well. So I don't know if that has anything. And then I've been taking this Nuprol. It's L-methylfolate. It's basically B12 and some other shit like this right here. Because you won't absorb all of this, but this you'll get a good absorption. And the reason why I do that, it's good for the brain, but it's also good for my teeth. So, you know. Anyway, I'm looking at my teeth. Shit. Don't got no fucking teeth. Anyway, that's Alicia's side of the sink over here. So, and this is my side. We don't cross sides. That way there's no issues. This is my cabinet right here. I keep all my extra shit here. Blood pressure, guys. I only take blood pressure medicine. But, this shit here is not supposed to be that good for you. This one's not as bad, but this is the one that's giving people problems. And I'm kind of wondering, you know, my blood pressure's been going down since I've been losing weight. And the doctor said I probably won't need this shit at all once my weight. He says, you know, other people could need it, you know, for the rest of that. But he says I've got, from what he sees of me or been seeing of me for a while, that I am the type that if I just lose weight, it goes down. So he's really convinced. So I'm on a mission to do that. So that's everything, guys. Over here, this is what I brought you. It's just starting to clog up, guys. And you know, you can see right here, there's that one looks like Katie's is brown, or at least it's black. But anyway, I scooped that out because I thought maybe that's what was blocking it. But it isn't. It's starting to fill already. You can see the top of the holes full of water. Usually you won't see no water sitting on top. It's sitting all the way on top of the metal plate right now. So we're going to deal with that today, guys. And we'll just go from there. This is Alicia shit right here. She keeps a cleaner in here. She cleans all the time, guys. Like every other shower, she's spraying that shit. And I bet you one day I'm going to catch her scrubbing this fucking shower with that. That's mine. She hardly uses that. She uses this one. I use that one. I would love to catch her scrub the shower with that. But anyway, this is how we do things over here. So she lets me keep my shit here, and she keeps her shit there because she knows my back is bad. And if she puts all her shit there, I'll end up, it falls and I break the top. So she's just good that way, you know. It doesn't fucking bother her one bit. Of course, on her side of the cabinet, you can see mine. This is mine. Pretty good. But because her and Katie work out of this one, big difference when you involve the kids. It's just a big difference, man. Anyway, I shouldn't be showing you all her unmentionables, but just trying to keep the video going, guys. All right, I'm gonna go on my walk, and then we'll snake that, and then I'm gonna do some paperwork. And I don't mean that paperwork. All right, guys, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll take you on the walk with me, but I won't bore you with the whole thing. What I'll do is I'll show you where I'm walking, a little view of the streets. For instance, just to give you an example, we're gonna walk down here all the way. Can you guys see the pickup truck? That pickup truck on the left right there, on that side of the street, right about, damn guys, I'm about right there where these people are walking. If you see that pickup on the left side, that's the last street, not where they're going. Yeah, right where they're going. That's the last street right there. So this is the street we're gonna go down right here. This is Shane, and then we're gonna go down to Normandy and make a left. So I'm gonna walk it down there, and then I'll show you Normandy. We're gonna make a left right before that truck. Okay guys, that's that pickup, and this is Shane and Normandy right there. So this is Normandy. So now I go all the way down Normandy. I'll show you how to get in the street. We usually go all the way. Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Good, thank you.
Did you ever get your plumbing straightened out?
Yeah, you got my call.
Hold on. Had to stop and talk to my neighbor right there on Normandy in the corner there. He's digging up a hole. He's already 4 feet down, and he wants to fix his drain. It's been leaking, I guess, and he had it snaked and blah blah blah. Anyway, he wants a little help fixing it, so we'll see what we can do. Anyway, this is Normandy, guys. We're gonna walk down to the end of that house and make a right, and that's gonna be a short little jog to the left. Once we get there, I'll get a little video. All right guys, we're at the end of the street right here. That's where we came out of, right here, and then made a left right here. And now we were on Brimhall. Now we're at Myrtle. Now we're going to Brimhall, which is down here. We're only going to go a little ways right to the end of that street right there, and we're going to make a left, and that's where the walk starts getting a little longer. It's a 2-mile walk altogether. We did it once by the car and came out to 2.1. Then I did it on Google Maps, and it said 2 exactly. Because the car might have had a little more, because I did it by the street, and when you're driving a car, it just puts a little extra. Anyway, we're gonna walk up here to Silverwood, and that goes out to the main street out there, and this is the neighborhood right here. Now you can see how far back this street goes. It goes all the way. Let me get on the street. It goes all the way to the end over there. Let me see if I can zoom in. See that White House on the end? That's how far. So we'll get that in, and then I'll show you which next. All right, guys. Don't want to walk underneath them, but anyway, now we're at the end of the street, and there's Woodstock right here. We're gonna make a right, and then we're gonna go all the way down to the last street, which isn't too far. This is Silverwood. We're gonna go down. It's right there. You can see the fire hydrant. We're gonna go down to the fire hydrant, and we're going to make a left. All right, guys. Now we're up to there's a fire hydrant. We're up to Softwind here. Now this street is like a normal neighborhood block down here. It goes a little ways. I'll get out here in the street. So you'll see that building, commercial building down there. We're not going that far. We're gonna make a left right at that white sign right there, that street sign. We're gonna make a left there. That's about how far it is. Okay guys, I overshot the street sign here. Remember we said we're gonna make a left. Here we are on Angler. So I made the left already. Forgot to get it on. I was doing some thinking. Okay, now let me get on the grass here and on the street and show you where we're at. Okay, so look here. All the way down the street is St. Bonaventure Church. So we're gonna go all the way down there and make a left. Okay, this is the first cross street right here. No, actually I crossed the first finger right there. I was thinking again. I'm sorry, right there's the first. Now I'm on the second finger. I don't cross, I just keep going straight towards St. Bonaventure Church. Okay guys, when we get to the church, I'm not gonna videotape because it's also a school from, I think it's 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then they've got another side that deals with the high schoolers. So they have preschool, not preschool, they got middle school and high school going on here. So when we get, I can hear them. If they're out, I'm not going to videotape anything. You know, I just don't want to do it. Not going to do it. I don't want anybody feeling uncomfortable at the school. Plus, this is our church. We've been coming here for 34 years, I think. All my kids have been baptized there. Okay, they're outside, so I'm not even going to videotape when I get where they can see. So at the end of the street where the stop sign is, we're going to make a right. And usually I cross over towards where the red is on the curb. Well, I'll start going that way now. And then we'll cross over here. It's not that far of a walk from where I started there at the stop, almost before the stop sign. That's Springdale over there. And then of course this street on where the church is Orlando. You know, I should start going back to church with Alicia because hey, this is the street right here, and that's the building over there. But we're gonna go straight down to that right before the stop sign, and we're gonna make a left right there. Yeah, so anyway, Alicia comes here almost every Sunday with Kayla, Katie once in a while. I'm afraid that I'll explode if I walk through the damn doors. I told Alicia a bad joke yesterday involving the church, only because it was more believable. I heard this joke on Facebook, guys, and I kind of chopped it up and made it my own. So let me get past these walkers here because I don't want to be talking about them and have to break up the story. Anyway, we went on an evening walk, me and Vinny. It was like 9. A little bit of cough left, guys. Anyway, you see how they put signs there? And they also put them facing out. So Alicia said, "Where are you guys?" She wanted to go to bed. It was midnight. And I left my phone at home. Usually I don't walk with my phone unless I'm alone. You never know, you need medical or something. Okay, so this is Christie Street right here. We're going to go all the way down to that 2-story house right there and make another left. So anyway, I told her, when I got home, I saw the text messages. For some reason, she didn't want to bother Vinny. So when I got home, I seen I missed. I sent her a text, and I knew she was asleep because she didn't reply. So I sent her a text and I said, "Sorry, I missed your phone call." I said, me and Vinny went on a walk, and we went by St. Bonaventure's, like always. And she said, I went by St. Bonaventure's like always, and Vinny and me saw a sign on the gate. It said, 60 and over, dance. And they'll have dances in the middle of the week and everything. They have all kinds of different functions, but they weren't having no dance. So I said they were having a 60s dance, and Vinny wanted to walk through the gate and see what was going on. You know, Vinny was baptized there. That's his church. So Anyway, and he also got his communion there. So did my others. So we told her that then he wanted to walk through the gate and see what's going on with all these geezers like myself. So they played the song Jump. So I told her I started jumping. And then they played the song The Twist, Chubby Checker. So I started twisting. And then they played that song from that old English rock band, Come On Eileen. And I said that's when they threw me out of the parking lot. She started laughing this morning. She loved it. Anyway, I shouldn't have used the church though, but anyway, it fit. Anyway, this is where we're at. I think I said Christie Street. No, it's not Christie. I know these streets. I've been living here. Woodstock. That's it. I just forget, guys. You know how I can't pull shit out of my ass anymore. But okay, we're gonna go all the way down, back to where we broke off to go to the left and all the way around this way and by the church and back. Now we're gonna go straight down that same street back home, and then I'll probably just touch on the back home streets very little. Okay guys, this is Silverwood. We're gonna make a right. This is where we go home. Same, we came up here, we made a right, went this way, went all the way around, went to St. Bonaventure over there, then back around this way, and then we came this way right here. Now we're heading back home, guys, right there. Okay, we're here now. We're coming. We came from that corner right where that truck is, and we came here and we made a left. So now we're coming the same way we went. Okay, now this is where we came out of my neighborhood. We came down Shane and went down here to Normandy and then came here. But now I don't go back down that street. The way I go is I go to the end of the block. I come in a different way. So let me see if I can show you. Be careful, people whip around this corner right here. Anyway, you go down to that end house where the white and the tan is, and make a left, and then a left on Shane, and we're back home. This is where we came out of Normandy here. Okay, we're almost to the end street. There's this street, 2nd Street, and 3rd Street, and that's the 4th Street. That's where we come. We come around to Shane, and we're back home. So we start off this way, and then we come back. Sorry for the movement, but I just can't stand here and move this phone slow. I'm just too fucking busy for that. Sorry if it's bothering you guys. Okay, we're gonna go here and make a left. Alright guys, now we're on Gentry. This is Myrtle. Now we're just gonna walk down this street right here all the way to that end house with the garage. Let me see if I can zoom in. Right where that car is turning, and we're gonna make a left and on the house next to it, 2 houses down. Hey guys, I had to take my jacket off. It's hot out here already. I mean, it's not even 8 something, and it's hotter than hell out there. Boy, the sun's right. Sun's buried right. No, it's not. It's buried behind that cloud almost, but I'm gonna go down here and make a left. I took my jacket off. I'm feeling better. Get home, get some water, maybe sit down for 10 minutes, and then get busy. Oh, street sweepers today, so I gotta move all the cars I got. All right, guys, we're to the White House, like I told you, and there's Vinny moving the cars already. He's up and at 'em, moving all the cars off of the street, because the street sweeper first comes this way, then it goes down here like this, then all the way around, and then it comes back on this side of the street this way. So once we see them, they do it the same time at the same place, nothing changes, but it is a $65 ticket. So he moves everything over here, and then when it comes by, we move everything across the street, and we're good. All right, guys, I'm gonna have my ice water. I'm gonna take about a 5 or 10-minute break. There's Pixie. Vinny's inside gonna make himself some breakfast. I told him what I had, but you know him. He's always gotta go different. But anyway, with that, I'm gonna have this glass of water, and then maybe we'll snake that drain. All right, guys, I'm all done with the water. I refilled it, and I'll have some more as I'm gonna go get the snake. But anyway, I got the door open here. We'll put the air conditioner on in a little while. But Vinny's got the window open in the front so you can hear the street sweepers. So anyway, I got that other window open. So it's kind of refreshing. It's still not blazing yet, but it's getting warm in here. I got that window open over there. And I got this one open here. And Milo's enjoying. We've got water all over the place for these guys. But Vinny's cat, Sasha, she likes drinking from this one. And then Milo gets jealous and he drinks from that one as well. But, no, don't look out of the, stop it, drink that. Anyway, she'll follow me around all day. Vinny's over there. What were you doing over there? Anyway, Vinny was doing some paperwork over there a few minutes ago. He just came in here. So Vinny's got a vacancy. Right? Yeah. His vacancy's coming. They're moving out at the end of the month. What are you doing? Oh, he's filling out a renter's thing for them. They wanted renters just to say they're good renters and paid the rent on time and how much they were paying. Yeah, so he's filling that out for them. They want to move closer to Irvine, where they
shitty renters, so they stick with me.
No. Bad karma, dude.
I'm kidding you.
Anyway, they're moving out at the end of the month. He's going to start advertising about a week before the end of the month, and we'll have it ready by March, the second week of March. He's going to advertise and leave that. What a pig, man. So anyway, he'll start renting. We'll go in there in the beginning of March, the 1st of March, and we'll clean up. There's nothing that needs to be done. If you guys remember, we were in there for that microwave. Everything was spotless. Maybe the kids' room might need some touch-up paint. Maybe some carpet clean. Who knows? We'll get it. We'll get it all cleaned, and we'll touch up paint. If there's anything broke, we'll fix it, and we'll have it ready by the second week. But the thing is Vinny's picky. He'll let that thing sit vacant for a couple months if he has to. He's real picky about who he rents, you know. He wants professionals in there, like he had 2 registered nurses in there, husband and wife, and he's got plenty of money saved up. They've been renting it for 3 years, and all the excess, the after payments are done and everything, he puts whatever is little left in a special savings account, and so he's got money to pay the mortgage on it for as long as he needs to until it gets rented, plus all the cleanup and repairs. So with that being said, we got that coming up, and this will be his first vacancy. Well, it was vacant when we bought it, but you know, that's not he didn't go through the whole cycle of, you know, renting it out, then vacancy, and then rent it. You know, he's learning, so this is going to be a good learning experience for him. But he won't just rent it to anybody, so it could be sitting vacant for a couple months, but it's worth it in the end because you get, you know, things are rough right now, and you know, if you get people in there, sometimes they can't pay, and then now you're really in the hole. So I'd rather have him hold the property and, you know, look at the financials and go from there, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna go. We're waiting for that street sweeper. We got our windows open in the front. We'll know when they come by, and then we'll move everything to the other side. I'm gonna go outside and get the snake, guys, and we'll snake that shower drain. So anyway, she just finds her. She loves just playing all day long, and all her toys over there. We put them all away. We stand it up. She'll go over there and grab it by the paw, knock it over, play with what she wants. We'll put it back. She'll go do it again whenever she wants them. So anyway, let's go get that snake out of the truck. I'm not sure, but I hear something. Oh, there it is. And they're gonna get tickets. Look at it. See that? Let me zoom in. 2 cars, street sweeper. What he'll do is he'll come in. I think he goes up that street, makes a U-turn, and then comes this way. And then we move the cars on the other side. And then you got these. And these guys in the white cars, they're the biggest fucking assholes. I feel like fucking flipping them off when they come by. They won't wave at you. They won't say hi. You try to be nice to them if you see them in the neighborhood. Bunch of fucking cocksuckers. Anyway, they're gonna come around, then we'll go, and then we'll move everything from there to here. We'll see what happens. I think, I don't know why he's sitting there. Usually, he'll just be coming straight through, but I don't know, maybe something's going on. Here they go, guys. We'll see if they, oh yeah, they turn down there, they make a U-turn and do the other side of the street, and then they do that. And there goes those fucking assholes. 2 of them, that way if one, you know. So, hey Ray, how are you, buddy? I'm just videotaping the street sweeper. And those 2 guys that ride behind him. Yeah. Have a good day, guys. All right, bye-bye. They know I got a YouTube channel. They see me videotaping. He walks 3 times a day. His wife will walk once, maybe twice when he does his evening. But this guy walks like 7, 8, 9 miles a day. He was a runner. I've known him for 30-some years. He started off, you know, same age as me almost. He's a little bit older than me. And he would run. He would do like 7 miles, and he would do it. I mean, like 4 or 5, and then another 4 or 5 up to 10. Then he blew out his knees, and he was in the hospital a while for some surgery. Now he can't run, so he walks. And he walks about 3 or 4 times a day. He's retired. Anyway, that thing will come by and we'll get some video. What happened was just about 3 weeks ago. And Alicia was home. We had that flood. I posted that water flood that we had on the street here. When we had that heavy rain. We couldn't start his car. It took about $1,100 to get it back because of the water. And she had the same problem. Anyway, with that being said, we couldn't move it. All the other vehicles moved. So Alicia's waiting for him. She said, hey, this thing's dead. It was water damage. It was flood. Like, the fucking guy didn't even fucking care. And then she got hot with him. She says, well, I'll just take it to court. You know, and I've got video of the documentation of the vehicle in the flood water. And I got documentation that it won't run. I'll just take it into court. We'll see you in court. Write the fucking ticket if you want. And then he goes, I'll write you a warning. And it'll be the only warning you get. And I, you know, I just want to look at that. Anyway. So anyway, it should be coming. They'll be coming around soon. And we'll jump in these vehicles. And we'll move them across the street. And then I'll be able to get busy. And start snaking the drain and everything. So yeah, there's those 2 dumb cocksuckers, Benny. Those ones in the white car, the ones that wanted to give you a ticket for the. Yeah, she's all right. But those are 2 dumb cops. That's the one stupid one in the front that wanted to. Give him a ticket. Fucker waved at me. Jerking in the fucking car. But anyway, I'm getting too old for that shit, right, guys? Yep, I do. All right, we're gonna move these vehicles. All right, guys, we got everything moved. So now this side's clear. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, I shouldn't have it, but I picked the smallest tamale Vinny's cooking tamales for breakfast. Anyway, Alicia, before she left, you know, we have the raw tamales in here. So let me move this here. The raw tamales, and she boiled a bunch of them for us. So I picked the smallest one right here. So I'm gonna warm it up and take it out of the husk, and then shit. That means I should really keep it for another. You know what, Vinny? I'm gonna wait till 12. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Put it in the Vinny puts it on a wet napkin like that. I'm just gonna put it in the fridge like that.
I won't put it like that.
Why? I'm gonna put it in the microwave in a minute.
In a minute?
Well, you know, in
Whatever,
20
do
about.
what
Yeah.
Okay, put it in this way.
I'm gonna just. I'm eating way too early. You know what I mean? I already had my breakfast. I really got to make these changes, guys. So I'm gonna put it. Oh, I'm sorry, Pixie. You run. This little girl stands right between my two legs everywhere I go. And then I don't feel her or see her for some reason. I shuffle and I kick her in the side or something. Luckily it's not. Okay, I'm going to get working instead of have that tamale. I mean, I almost relapsed, guys. I almost broke down and fucking relapsed. So I'm going to get busy here, guys. Hey, guys. I got it down to say it was 82 while we had all the windows open for the street sweeper. The house gets hot, and if it gets too hot, I don't feel like working in here. But this is the AC. We keep it good. I keep filters for it. We had a leak up here. See this here, guys? I forget the name of this pipe. It's called a... there's a name for it, but you know I can't think of it right now. It's asbestos. As long as it ain't flaking and it's in, you know, it's in good shape, you don't have to worry about it. It's, you know, when they start breaking apart and fraying. But anyway, what happened was the guy who installed this ran the pipe to right here. Big mistake. Condensation was building up in the pipe and coming down on the inside of the pipe. And it was awful. Let me show you what happened. Let me put this down. Well, what happened, guys? The water started condensation because this went up to here. And I didn't know that. I thought they ran it straight through. Anyway, water was leaking through there, under here. Some of it on the inside, some of it on the outside. This thing right here, it was like acid, and it was leaking all, and it turned it, rusted it all out. So, and even that you can see. So what happened was, I just didn't want to deal with it no more. So I called the guy where he got it from, told him the story. I told him if you just send me this unit, so he did. And then I drove it back. I took my old one off. I put the new gasket. He gave me the gasket for it. And we put it on. We put this back on here, me and Vinny. And then while this was off, we ran a tube. We ran all the way through, out the rooftop, and put a hood on it. No more condensation issues. We're all good to go. I got a video. It was me and Alicia and Vinny. We put this thing together up on the roof. I don't know how many feet. In fact, I think I got the video of it. I posted it about, I don't know, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So anyway, we ran that all the way through and about 12 inches past that and put a cap on it. And man, we've been good ever since. So let me put this lid back on here, guys. Now, guys, I buy the cheapest fucking filters that I can. The thinnest, and I just change them all the time. Now this one may or may not be ready. Let's just take a quick look at it. You can tell it's beautiful. Let's check the other side. I don't want to take it all the way out. A little dirty. I got it out. Fuck it. Hold on, guys. Let me pull this out. Let's see what we got. Yeah, a little dirty. It's been about 3 months. Because of all the cats and shit. So I come right over here, guys. I keep my stash right here. Because that's how often I change them. Nice and thin. There we go. So, anyway. Was that bad at all? Huh. Alright. Wasn't too bad. I mean, it's changed. You need it changed. But, okay, so guys, the airflow goes this way. It comes in through the intake downstairs. And comes up. So, air flows that way. So we put it this way, guys. So let me just see if I can get it started here. Trying with this fucking camera. Hey, Vinny. Here, hold this. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Alright, guys, airflow. Air's going this way. See the arrow? Airflow up. Get that thing in there just like so. Take it to the back. Good to go. We're all done with that. That chore is done. This will go in the trash can. We can take it down later. Anyway, I changed that thing so much. It's just lately I haven't felt good, but I keep them right here. It's easier for me. So anyway, we'll go with that. Guys, one of the issues I was having was I got everything ready to go here. That at night, when I used to get up and I'd have to turn on this light in the middle of the night, maybe twice a night to use the restroom and wake me up. You know, fuck me up, 2 lights in there. So, what I did was, I had one long decor there. I split the switch and we opened up a hole right up there. And luckily there was no fire block between here and here. Not needed. The fire block I think is 3. It's a second story, so I think it's 3 foot. I'm not sure, but it's not here. And it wasn't up here because this is a second story and I think code is a little... Anyway, with that being said, we put the hole there for the box, dropped the Romex, wired in, split the switch, and now I leave this on all night long. If I turn this light on, it'll turn off automatically with the eyeball. But I usually leave it off during the day, but at night we turn it on before bed. And then if you notice, if you gotta come here in the middle of the night, you need to do your thing, you can shut this door and you can see right away, you can see everything. You know, but it doesn't wake you up in the middle of the night. I mean, you can actually fucking do what you gotta do and see everything. And especially at night, like right now, my eyes are a little bit, because I've been outside and looking at lights, but at night when you wake up in the middle of the night, you come here, this light is actually kind of bright. We have one there and one over there. That way these 2 areas are lit up and it doesn't wake us up. Alright guys, I always leave these screws a little loose. That way they never freeze up on me like they do in other people's houses. So I leave them a little loose. That way I never have to fight to get them out. And they're stainless steel. Alicia left them a little too loose, I think. But that's her. She does what she wants. And I take these out, put them in the corner. Hopefully I won't lose that one from my finger. You can even see the water standing in it. There's water in it right now. Oh no, it went down. I was looking. Okay, we can clean that up. Holy moly, the buildup in this thing. I'm gonna have to get a file and clean that. Okay guys, let me get the snake. I'll clean that another day when I feel better. Okay, here we go. Alright, thank you, son. Can I have that motor? Trixie's over here trying to help me. Alright guys, let's get this unlocked. That's going forward. Yep. Okay, yeah, you're gonna get your nose tangled up in this shit, girl. Okay, we gotta release this. Otherwise, that thing pops out of the truck. Alright, here we go. Oh, already. That's probably where the clog is. Okay, I gotta do something. She's trying to lay on my legs. Oh, my knees. Look at that, guys. Don't want to go. Oh, there it goes. I'm going to go short and then take it out and then go long. Because I know there's hair on it right now. And I'm not used to me pushing all that hair down. Oh, man, it's going good. I might as well just do it. Usually I run hot water guys because it's a shower and I don't feel like getting wet with that. Anyway. Oh, something right there, maybe. Let's see. Okay, get your nose. Oh yeah, hitting something.
Good girl. Here, between the legs.
Yeah. Alright guys, I think that's plenty, but I'm gonna throw it out now, guys. Okay. Kind of a paper towel, son. Alright. Okay, here we go. I want to stretch my snake out. So, if I have to give it a little trigger, I will. But everything seems to be good. All that calcium is closing up that hole. I'm going to have to get in there with a file and take some of that calcium off. Let's see. Get back. I don't want that shit in your eyes.
Want another paper towel?
Huh?
Want another paper towel?
Not yet. Thank you, though. Yeah. I'll take a new one now.
Oh, wrong one. Let me hold
That's all right.
it.
I do it.
Here you go.
There it is, guys. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'll fuck with this.
Okay, good.
Do what?
Put it up to the camera. Okay. So I can invoice the customer.
Yeah, that's your mother.
Mm-hmm. All that coochie.
You sure you've been using my
No,
shower?
that's mom's coochie hair.
Come on.
I don't got no hair on my head. Come on, what do you think?
Alright guys, we're gonna fuck with this outside later. For now, I'm just gonna do this. Get rid of these gloves because they probably have holes in them. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take this. Give me a towel.
Wrap it. Unclose this so Pixie don't go in it.
Yeah, go ahead, close it. Let's take this and throw this in the backyard. Hey, I didn't turn the AC on, Vinny.
Okay, I'll do
I
it.
turned it off when I got it was 82 and I got it down to 76, but I shut it off when I was playing with the filter.
Okay, I'll turn it on.
But it's still on 76. Look, put it on 75. I'm a little hot right now, just to get the airflow. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put this son of a bitch outside.
AC on.
All right. Watch the cats. This here. And
Pixie, get out of the grass.
we'll deal with the rest later. Okay, let's go
Okay.
back up and clean the shower.
Come on, let's go. Guys,
Okay, guys, we got. What are you gonna do?
she doesn't listen to me. You know how I said come inside. She just follows Dad.
Look what happened, guys. All the legs are pretty good, but for some reason this one rotted out all the way around. So I put a pressure treated wood into it just now to be a leg because it's all gone. But I'm gonna buy some pressure treated wood. And I'm going to show Vinny how to duplicate this with a table saw. We're going to duplicate it to a T. It's no big deal. I mean, everybody can do it. But we're going to duplicate this, all the trim, put all this back, and then we'll paint it. But I'm going to use pressure treated wood, so it's going to have a lot of holes. And then as they go, I'll do the same. So I guess we're all good. Let's clean that shower and complete that job. Get in. Alright, let's oh, that AC feels good.
That's mine. Yeah. Good girl, baby.
Alright. Clean it. Hey, do we have a little bag and put my trash in? I didn't have them put it back. We got it right here.
I can grab one.
I got one here. I don't know where your mom
I have one
keeps it.
accessible.
You do?
Yeah, Kale's room.
Alright guys, let's clean this mess up. So, I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is put this guy back on. Okay, there's one. Okay, I don't tighten them, like I said, I don't have them as loose as Alicia does, but I tighten them down and I back them off just a little bit. Okay, guys. There we go. All the way down. And then back up. Just a little. Okay. Now can I have a paper towel, please? Alright, thank you. And now I'll take a bunch of paper towels. Okay, guys. Oops. Alicia washes the shower every 3 or 4 days with that shit. Alright, so now, oops, sorry. Okay, now I'll take some more paper towels. Alright. Watch yourself, bro.
You can just rinse it with the shower head.
I am. No, I'm not. Oh, that's her hair color. She was coloring her hair.
She don't color her hair down.
Oh, that's right. She don't color her hair. She has a little bit of gray showing, guys.
That magically goes away.
Yeah, but her hair is black. But she just, when she went to Florida, she wanted to, you know, didn't want to show her grays, I guess. But that's okay. Let's see here. Okay, what I'll do is I'll bleach all that out with some of that. She has some scrubbing bubbles. Come on. Okay, let's rinse it, see what we got. Oh, I should have checked the drain just to be sure. All this work for fucking nothing. Let me have one more from my hand. Someone touch the shower handle. Okay guys, let's let it rip. Yeah, right. The hot water. Let me get something. I got a cup right here.
Don't let it splash on Pixie's eye. Pixie, come here. Paper.
Alright, I think that's almost done, guys. That's good enough when I get in the shower tonight. I'll give it a good rinse off. I could put the spray back in there so I can do that. Have a cleaning spray. She keeps it in there. Thank you, son. Yeah, tonight when I get in there, give it a good douchey. Okay, I'm sorry, man. Okay, guys, what I usually do when I take a shower, let's see what I usually do. Watch out, girl. When I take a shower, I always, and so does Alicia, we put this towel. Yeah. No, don't go in there. She likes to go in there and have a shower. She'll go in there and take a fucking shower with us. Look.
Aww.
I have to. What am I supposed to do?
Pick her up.
I didn't kick her. I just moved her with my foot. She's used to that. Look how she gets in my way. So I have to. It's this way all day long. Guys, when you got a tub like this, you don't want that water running off your dam. And your proper word for that, I forget. And anyway, all it is about 3 stacks of 2x4s. Framed up, tarred. Anyway, this shower, me and my mason did this. We did it together. It's black tarred and everything, and plastered in Paris. But anyway, plastered rather. But when we take showers, we always make sure that this towel, because if you get water going through there, that's when things start to break down, and then you start to see leaks. So when we shower, we make sure that's all tucked in. And then when we get out of the shower, water will be over there, but this thing will sweep anything that got under it onto there. And then I just take my foot when I get out, and I just do this. And then I do this right here, and that never rots. And then I put this over here until it stops dripping. Like that. That's how we do
under
things.
the door.
Huh?
Under the door.
Under the door, your mom just gets that shit and wipes it.
I get what
But your mom's ready to replace that, because you got to remember, that's 26 years old, that piece of plastic. But we've got an extra one. You know me, I've got shit for everything, right? Look what I got for it. Over here, guys, we have that extra strip ready to go. Let me see if I can find it. Right here, look, guys. Anytime that thing gets too bad, I got a brand new one from the same manufacturer, all ready to go on it. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be it. That's all I'm gonna do around this house. I'm a little wore out. I do have an afternoon, guys. I can't get enough of this watch. I don't wear it like I've been home for where the other one would die out. You know, if I didn't wear it for 4, 5, 6, 7 days, because I don't wear jewelry. You know, I just wear my wedding ring, and that's it. I don't wear chains. I don't have no fancy watches or fancy rings. You know, and this is a watch. I know I'm bragging about it a lot, but being that it's an Eco Drive and I don't have to fuck with it, and it gets plenty of light. It can be daylight, artificial. You know the story, and it's not like I'm bragging. And anybody can obtain this. This is such an obtainable watch. You know, it's not that much money. You know, I think with the credit card offer they gave me, it came out to 2 something. I mean, you know, it's very obtainable and it's a good watch. Anyway, I just love it. All right, guys, that's going to be it. So we'll talk to you guys later. Sorry about the video. Tomorrow we got a dishwasher and we got to fix the side panel where it rotted it a little bit. So we're going to do a little patching. All right, guys, talk to you later.